Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I know I look a bit crazy now, just ignore that. I've just done my eyebrows and concealer, so it looks a bit dramatic at the minute. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight in and start the orange look of this series. I tried to record this yesterday and it's like a really luminous orange look, and on the camera it was coming up like almost red because it was really sunny. It was like coming up the colour of my top, and it's a lot more vibrant than that. So hopefully, I've waited until night time and I'm using like my ring light and things, so hopefully it'll show up the true colour of it better. So I'm just going to take like a pressed powder and just kind of buff that over the eye. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the same concealer that I've used on the lids. This one's the Revolution concealer, and I'm just going to create the shape that I want to stick the pigment to. You want to work quite fast with these. I just do one eye at a time because you want to pat the pigment on when the concealer's still quite tacky. And then you can bring it down as far as you need here because we're going to clean that up after. So once we have the shape done, I'm then going to go straight in while the concealer's still quite tacky and take my pigment. I'm using the Helen E pigment number 5, so it's like a really luminous orange, and we're just going to start tapping that on. Yeah, see, it still doesn't look the colour. But it actually is, but I'm sure you can just imagine. So that is kind of the shape that you want, and then we're going to go in and kind of clean it up a bit. So I'm now going to just clean up the edges, so I'm going to take a wipe and some micellar water and just make sure the edges are really sharp. Just start cleaning up like the rough fallout first, and then if you just take your nail and just really make that line quite sharp because we want it like a graphic liner. Just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation and concealer and things, and then I'll come back. So once I have the majority of my base done, I'm leaving blush and everything until the end just so I can get that on camera and show you. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a warm brown colour and start buffing that on the lower lash line. Just like that. The next thing I'm going to do is take the concealer that I've been using on a little paddle brush, and I'm going to apply some of that to the waterline just because we're going to be taking that orange in the waterline. So you want something for it to kind of adhere to. And then going straight in, I'm going to make sure the brush is quite small, the one that you're applying the pigment with. So I'm going to take like a wee detail brush and just take a wee bit of that and just pack that on top of the concealer. I'm going to bring it right into the inner corner. So you can see that just kind of makes the eye pop a bit more. Like that. And then what I like to do is take a really small brush again and a bit of a darker brown and just place that right at the lash line so that you're really kind of drawing attention to the waterline. So I'm just going to put the glue on my lashes now and let that get a bit tacky before applying them. And then for the kind of trick that I done for my bottom lashes, I just took some of the pigment that I was using, and in the cap I'm just going to mix it with a wee bit of Duraline and just work it into a spoolie and then just apply it on my bottom lashes. So once we have the lashes finished, I'm going to move on to kind of finishing touches. So for the blush, I really like to kind of tie everything in because it's all orange. So I'm actually going to take a tiny bit of this colour and just kind of blend it right across the nose. I want to go for kind of like a pixie look, so I'm going to do some faux freckles and things just to kind of make it a more dramatic look. So just starting by kind of popping that on the cheeks. And then just bringing it across the nose. And then what I'm going to do is just take like a really small detailer brush. I just use my brow brush because it's quite angled. And I just use like the pointed edge of it. And I'm going to take my brow palette just because there's kind of various brown shades that you can use to make it look really natural. So that is enough, and then I'm just going to take one of these, and this like really just blends it out completely, so that's like this side compared to this side, but you want to keep some. And then I'm going to go in with my highlighter, so I'm just going to use the one from the Carnival palette, more pinky shade one, and really focus it right there. So I'm going to use MAC Strip Down first. And then I'm going to use a nude lipstick on top. And then last but not least, I'm going to take this Anastasia liquid lipstick. This is in Naked, and just to kind of lighten the lips the tiniest bit. So that is basically the finished orange makeup look. I know it doesn't really show up on camera what it actually looks like, but I might even just attach a wee clip from my phone or something so you can see what it looks like right now. So I'm just going to attach this video into the YouTube video just so you can kind of see in true lighting. But thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing these twice a week, so yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.